What is up YouTube, James Baek here, welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Today we're using the Mega Pinsir team once again with Politoed, Seismitoad, Mega Pinsir, Kartana, Tapu Koko, and Incineroar. Let's get started and play some games. So I'm hoping that we can bring Mega Pinsir in this battle because we haven't really been bringing the Mega Pinsir. The team has been alright though. It does have some issues. Zapdos has definitely been one of the biggest issues I feel like for this team in general, which I find very frustrating to play with this team. So hopefully we can run into some teams where maybe Pinsir can shine. Maybe a few teams that have, you know, a few flying weaknesses would be great. However, who knows? But bottom line is I just want Mega Pinsir to do some work. Seismitoad has been doing some work. I think the only Pokemon that really haven't been doing too much work on this team have been Incineroar and Pinsir. So hopefully we get a game maybe where we can get maybe a Mega Pinsir sweep going with the right support setup. However, we will find out eventually. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. But we do have a few episodes with this team, and of course, as I said before, if you haven't followed me on my social medias, follow me on my Twitch channel because I have been streaming a lot recently. Currently, when you're watching this right now, I am doing a road to top 10 for both doubles and VGC. We already completed the VGC part, and we're currently trying to get either top 10 or maybe even first on doubles. So highly recommend hitting that follow button if you are interested in watching more Pokemon content from me live on Twitch, where you can interact with me and the rest of the viewers. But anyway, it's taken quite a while to find our first game. We'll be right back with the first game of today's episode, it looks like. Alright, we got HXT Have from Mexico as our first opponent. That took forever. Bring a team of Lucario, Riolu, Whimsicott, Terrakion, Mimikyu, and Snorlax. So I actually faced, I believe, one, there's a QR code of this team, it's online, and two, yeah, it should be pretty interesting. So what do I want to do here as a lead option? I think, why does Pinsir Kartana actually look like a great lead here? Because I can Feint Leaf Blade something, and oh man, it would actually be beautiful. Oh man, I actually really want to do that now. We are going Pinsir Kartana as our lead here, folks. No Incineroar, I think. I think we go Politoed and Seismitoad in the back. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Should be pretty interesting. Yet, yeah, this should be a lot of fun, I think. Alright, so this might be a game where Pinsir plus Kartana might be able to get some action. So I believe it's just follow me Riolu with like Sash Whimsicott with beat up. Terrakion as standard. You got a Mimikyu Snorlax mode. There's a lot of cool things here. As we're going to see Riolu and Whimsicott. What kind of team is this? Okay. Don't know what's supposed to go on here, but could go for the return. I could go for an SD. I like SD a lot, actually. And I think just go for a Leaf Blade into the, I want to Leaf Blade the Whimsicott slot. But I could see Riolu switching out. Actually, no, I'm just going to Leaf Blade the Whimsicott. And Swords Dance up with my Pinsir. We're going to see the Feint actually come out from the Riolu into Kartana. Oh, this is HP Fire, isn't it? Oh, it's just Moonblast. Okay. And I don't remember why I didn't Mega Evolve, because Mega Evolving might have actually helped me. We're going to see the Leaf Blade come out into the Whimsicott, break its potential Focus Sash. Okay, sweet. And I will be getting a Swords Dance up, which is pretty good for me, because now I can go for my own Feint into Whimsicott, and I could Leaf Blade the Riolu, which seems pretty good. And I kind of like that option, so I am just going to go for the Feint. And maybe a Tailwind's better than getting the immediate damage. You know what? I am going to go for Tailwind. I don't see a reason not to go for Tailwind, since I think maybe Terrakion plus, I don't know if Mimikyu's in the back. That's the thing. Well, then again, even if it is that's the case, I think I'm still fine with my position. So let's see what's coming out. We're going to see the Follow Me, which goes before my Feint. Oh, because Follow Me plus Prankster gets extra priority. I keep forgetting about that. Feint going to come out into the Riolu. We'll be able to pick up a knockout, so at least I get rid of the Riolu there, so that's not too bad. However, my opponent is going to get a free Moonblast off into my Pinsir, which will be able to pick up the knockout. So that's not exactly the greatest for me, yet I don't feel like it's the worst for me, as I will get Tailwind up. And I guess I can go Seismitoad here. Not the best for me though. I think I'm not sure if you bring Mimikyu or if it's like something else in the back. We're gonna see Lucario, okay. So that's not too bad here, because I can go for a Sludge Bomb into the Whimsicott slot. Protect Tailwind might be coming out. I'm gonna go in a Politoed here. I'm gonna go Politoed here and Sludge Bomb the Whimsicott, because I do want to get rid of the Whimsicott here. I do want access to Rain. Let's see what my opponent goes for. If you will stay in Mega Evolve, just Tailwind here. As we're gonna see the Whimsicott protect. Is that Lucario protecting as well? Yeah, it's just Lucario protecting as well. Okay, that's not too bad. Because I Sludge Bomb into the Whimsicott slot. And if you want to lock me into that, I think that's okay here. It is Mega Lucario, so I will just Hydro Vortex the Lucario here. And I think I just go for an Icy Wind into the Whimsicott, because that will prevent a beat-up setup from later. So, I'm going to see the Mega Lucario come out. So, I love Mega Lucario, but I don't feel like it's going to help too much here for my opponent, as we will... Follow Me is actually going to come. Okay, probably expecting the Sludge Bomb here. But I want to get rid of that Lucario. Tailwind's going to come out from the Whimsicott, which is fine. As let's see, we will go for the Hydro Vortex here into the Lucario. And then Icy Wind should put the Whimsicott in range, I think, of Earth Power, because I think that's what I want to go for. We'll find out. We will go for the Hydro Vortex here. Does target down the Lucario. We'll be able to pick up the knockout, which is nice. So we do get rid of Lucario. That's great. And we go for an Icy Wind into the Whimsicott, which does connect. That's great, because we need that damage onto the Whimsicott. So how much is it going to do? It doesn't pick up the knockout, but it's really close. Any move, yeah, I can Earth Power the Whimsicott now. And we will see Terrakion come out. I can go for a Scald into the... I could go for Earth Power into Whimsicott. 3 turns of Tailwind for him. I only have 1. Oh, wait. There might be a double protected style at Tailwind. Yeah, but if you Rock Slide, you can't knock me out. I think if I just Earth Power Icy Wind, I think my opponent has to go for a flinch at this point. And beat up's not even that scary. It's only going to be a +2 Terrakion. We're going to see the Whimsicott protect here. Does Terrakion go on the offense? No, it just protects. That's fine. Alright. So, wait. Protect, Tailwind, beat up. Did we see Encore? No, we didn't see Encore. Tailwind peters out. Yet, again, the Whimsicott is slower than my Seismitoad because of the Icy Wind factor. So, I'm just going to Icy Wind Earth Power, so you can't even get the +2 beat up guaranteed. We're going to see a Rock Slide, and as long as I get one of my moves off... Oh yeah, Moonblast. It doesn't have Encore. It's Life Orb revealed on Terrakion. I don't flinch, and that should just be game because of the fact that Kartana will be able to outspeed Terrakion and will be able to finish off the job. So I do finish off the Whimsicott there with the Earth Power, as Icy Wind will come out into Terrakion. Slow down that Terrakion just a bit, and now I can just go for the Double Protect here. The Double Protect is very safe, and then the following turn, Tailwind should peter out for my opponent. And it's the last turn of Rain, though. It is the last turn of Rain. Maybe just... Well, then again, Seismitoad should be... No, Seismitoad is faster than Terrakion. Yeah, Seismitoad is faster than Terrakion. I'll just Double Protect here. Because with the Icy Wind, I'll be able to Helping Hand Earth Power knock out the Terrakion. And even then, my Kartana will outspeed this Terrakion after the guaranteed Icy Wind that I got off into Terrakion, and should just be able to finish off the game. Close combat into the Seismitoad. Rain stops. Tailwind peers out. And now I can just go for the Helping Hand Earth Power into Terrakion, and that should be able to seal up this game. So, luckily, Rain and Mega Pinsir actually had a really good matchup. I feel like if I did Mega Evolve my Mega Pinsir, though, I might have actually been able to survive the Moonblast. And also, I could have probably just got a free KO with Return turn 1, which could have been big. Maybe I should have went for a return plus a Tailwind. Because I feel like that would have just got me so much momentum, because next turn I could have went for like, well, then again, yeah, my opponent didn't have Encore, but I didn't know that, so maybe I wouldn't make the Tailwind play. So no matter what, it would have been strange. Like, that game was strange to deal with because the team is a bit interesting. Good thing there was no Mimikyu Snorlax mode because my answers weren't exactly the greatest. My best ways were like Swords Dance on my Pinsir and helping with Kartana. Unfortunately, I just realized since I couldn't KO, I don't think I could have KO'd Mimikyu with Feint Leaf Blade. It wouldn't have worked out there. Although Leaf Blade in the return might have actually been able to get the Mimikyu. I don't know, Mega Pinsir strong enough, but maybe I would have risked that. I don't know. I feel like return is definitely stronger than Leaf Blade, I'm pretty sure. Even though Kartana does have more attack, I mean, it's return stronger move plus aerial aid boost, stab. I don't know, that would be close. I gotta test that. I think I do gotta test that. But luckily able to pull through with the team. Mega Pinsir, you know, able to KO the Riolu. Unfortunately, I did forget that with Prankster, Follow Me does get extra priority because I believe Feint and Follow Me are the exact same priority number. +2. So Follow Me actually would have been +3 because of Prankster. So it gets a boost in its priority, so I couldn't Feint the Whimsicott if it was like any other Follow Me user. As we got Sakura from Italy, 1525 rating. With a scary team, Togedemaru, Braviary, Gengar, Tapu Fini, Crocodile, and Porygon 2. Definitely looks scary. I do really love my Kartana here. Kartana does look good here. Also really like Seismitoad. Seismitoad is pretty good here in this matchup, I think. Let's see here. Do I like Coco? I mean, Gleam helps a lot in this matchup, I think. Trying to think, what would you lead? I think it's Braviary, Togedemaru potentially, but you could lead like Togedemaru, Porygon. I'm thinking Politoed, Seismitoad, Pinsir, and Kartana. I'll try it out. Because I'm pretty sure turn 1 you would go for like Fake Out Tailwind. If that's the case, I will go for an Icy Wind and a Hydro Vortex. We'll see what my opponent's got. However, don't feel like this is the worst matchup, yet it's definitely going to be a bit of a difficult matchup. Let's see here. What's my opponent going to lead? Politoed, Seismitoad for me. Against the Braviary Gengar. Interesting. I don't think Braviary should be able to live a Hydro Vortex. Scald should be fine into the Gengar slot just to weaken it for Earth Power in case I can't get the knockout. Yeah, I'm just gonna Scald the Gengar and go for the Hydro Vortex turn 1. It might be bad to go for the Hydro Vortex turn 1, but I could always go for Hydro Pump the following turn. That should be able to knock out Braviary unless the Braviary is carrying like a crazy item or is like a really bulky Braviary. So, not a bad offensive turn because Gengar is a Pokemon I do have to threaten because one, there's my Kartana, and there is my Pinsir in the back. So I do have to weaken these Pokemon because these Pokemon probably give the most concern to my Pokemon in the back. So Gengar is going to retreat here into the Tapu Fini, which is fine. Oh, is this Misty Seed? This could be Misty Seed on the Braviary. If it is Misty Seed, we're going to have a few questions. No, it's not Misty Seed. Okay. It's just Protect. That's fine. We'll go for the Hydro Vortex here. Depending on the damage through Hydro Vortex, it's going to decide whether I go for a Hydro Pump here or I go for something else. So let's see what my opponent is going to do. With the Scald damage into the Tapu Fini, my Kartana's Leaf Blade should be able to knock out the Fini. So that's good for my side of the field. Let's see how much this Hydro Vortex does. Pretty sure Hydro Pump should get it at that range. Scald will come out into the Tapu Fini. I want to get one more Scald up just in case, because I'm not exactly 100% confident. Do I Icy Wind here? Not really. I don't think there's anything really to boost my Icy Wind. I think I'm just going to double target the Braviary with Hydro Pump plus Scald here. Because nothing really switches into Hydro Pump plus Scald. Porygon 2 will take it, but it won't take it well. I don't need damage on the Feeny as long as my Kartana is healthy. And as long as I keep my Kartana Sash, I'm not really threatened by anything with my Kartana at the current moment. So I think this is going to be an okay turn for sure. As Hydro Pump does connect with the Braviary, that should be able to pick up the knockout in rain. Yeah, nice. So we get rid of the Braviary, which is good, and we are going to see a Calm Mind from the Tapu Fini, which is alright. Again, I do have Kartana in the back. My Leaf Blade is pressuring a lot. So we'll raise its special attack and special defense. We will go for a Scald here. And yeah, that should 100% be in Leaf Blade range. Gengar should be coming out. Togedemaru, actually. Okay. At this point, I look really, really solid here with my... Ooh, it's Air Balloon. Interesting. I mean... I feel like you have to target on my Seismitoad. You know what? Protect Scald. I think that's a fair play. I would like to keep Seismitoad around to take care of the Gengar, but as long as I weaken Gengar for my Pinsir, I should be able to win this game. So let's see what's coming out here. I do have to eliminate everything next to Togedemaru, as it just goes for a Spiky Shield instead of the Fake Out, which is completely fine. His next turn, Helping Hand Hydro Pump is looking pretty good. We're going to see the Calm Mind once again from the Tapu Fini, which I do not mind. And I think I will throw off the Helping Hand Hydro Pump here into the Togedemaru. Actually, no. Scald plus Hydro Pump does... Well, I don't want to get flinched by Zingzap. That's also another point, I guess. I'd rather risk the accuracy. If we hit the Hydro Pump, we're in really good shape here. So let's see what's coming out. If you knock out my Seismitoad again, I do not really mind too much. So let's see what my... Oh, you're going to withdraw Togedemaru. Ooh, that's even better. Because if we hit the Gengar, that's the thing that outspeeds my Togedemaru. So I feel really good if I hit this Hydro Pump. Helping Hand. Hydro Pump. Yep. Unfortunate. Oh well, we're risking hitting Hydro Pumps. Here comes the Moonblast. Does knock out my Seismitoad, which isn't the worst, I guess. As Rain is still here, we can go Kartana. You have to protect Feeny. You can't afford a Leaf Blade. I will go for a Scald into the Gengar, and I think just Detect here. I think that's a safe play. Although, I guess you could double up my Politoed, but would you really allow Kartana to get a Leaf Blade off in near Feeny is the main question here. Would you really do that? That's my question. Gengar is going to Mega Evolve, and I feel like Gengar should be always going on the offense. Since Gengar really isn't threatened here, Feeny is, however. So let's see what my opponent does. Even if it's a Shadow Ball and a Moonblast, as long as it's not a double up into Politoed, I should be fine. Kartana detects. Gengar does not protect. There's the protect from Feeny. That's good. And a Destiny Bond. Why? I don't think that covered anything. Scald into the Gengar. Yeah, I don't get what that covered, really. Oh well. I can go for Icy Wind here and a Leaf Blade. I know Leaf Blade for a fact will knock out the Feeny. Dusty Bond is also an interesting choice on Mega Gengar. And I still don't understand why my opponent went for it instead of going straight for the Shadow Ball. But we will go for a Leaf Blade and an Icy Wind. It should cover all my options. This Feeny is actually going to switch out, which I don't mind at all. As long as that thing isn't set up, I feel alright here. And Togedemaru is going to come out, which is alright because of the fact that one, I get prior damage on it. Two, I'm getting this Icy Wind off in the Gengar, which is still pretty good. Shadow Ball is going to come out into the Kartana. There gets my Sash. And now at this point, with the Icy Wind and the Leaf Blade damage that I got onto my opponent's team, that's some good damage with the Leaf Blade. Jeez. Here comes an Icy Wind. Scald should knock out the Gengar at that range, I think. A double up into Politoed I don't think would knock me out. And even if it knocks me out, I think that would actually put me in an alright spot. So I think I'm just going to Scald the Gengar and just Detect. Yeah. I think that would be fine. I'm trying to think about all my opponent's options. Fake out Sludge Bomb won't really help my opponent at this point. Destiny Bond, I don't mind if Politoed goes down here, because I'd get a free switch into my other Pokemon. As we're going to see the Gengar withdraw on a Feeny. Okay. Looks like my opponent's preserving the Gengar here. I mean, it sucks, because I could have went for the Scald and the Togedemaru, which might have been better. However, I think that's an alright case. As we'll Detect with our Kartana here. Fake out into the Politoed. Good play from my opponent. Okay. Scald will knock out the Togedemaru at that range. I don't care. My opponent protects Feeny at this point. I don't want to run into a Spiky Shield. I want to pressure something. So I will go for Leaf Blade and the Feeny and the Scald and the Togedemaru because I think Pinsir can win the game now. I think I set up for the Pinsir sweep. If Scald does knock out the Togedemaru at this range, Gengar comes in. I can go for Helping Hand Feint, which should be able to knock out the Gengar. And my opponent doesn't even protect Feeny. That's game. That should be 100% game. Well, actually, no. What if there's a Zing Zap into Politoed? There is Zing Zap. Kartana? Yeah, it targets Kartana. That's game. Kartana goes down. We will get a Scald off into the Togedemaru. That will finish it off. And I set up for my Pinsir sweep. So excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, okay. We'll go Pinsir here. As my opponent's going to go the Gengar. So my thought process there was basically, even if you protect Feeny, if you want to knock out my Kartana, you have to go for an attack into it, right? Leaf Blade pressures the Feeny, so if it protects, you know, you knock out. I trade Togedemaru for my Kartana, and then next turn I can Helping Hand Feint the opponent's Gengar, which would be able to pick up the knockout, and then I could Helping Hand return, which I'm pretty sure would be able to knock out Feeny at that range. So that's the main reason why I made the play that I did. And if my opponent didn't, that was pretty much game over. So we're going to go for Helping Hand Feint here. And let's see. It should be able to knock out the Gengar. I was setting up for a Pinsir sweep. Unfortunately, Pinsir is coming in, finishing out this game. However, it did not get the sweep I was hoping it could get in this game. However, Helping Hand Feint should be able to knock out Gengar. I mean, even if it doesn't, I don't think Gengar can come through. But I'm pretty sure that this should KO. I mean, Aerial 8 boosted Feint. Yeah, it does knock out Gengar. Sweet. So Gengar goes down and Mega Pinsir does take the final KO. Unfortunately, I feel like the only move we clicked on Pinsir has been Feint. I don't think we ever really got a return off except in the first episode with that crest. But we did bring Mega Pinsir twice. It did do something. It got 2 knockouts in this episode. Better progress than I think we did have in the previous episodes where we really weren't just getting anything done with Mega Pinsir. However, we do take a win here, which is really nice, and that is a current 2-0 for today's episode of VGC 2018 back-to-back battles. So Mega Pinsir finally doing some work. Unfortunately, we still haven't gotten that big Pinsir sweep that I really wanted. We could have gotten this episode, specifically this battle, but unfortunately my opponent didn't protect the Feeny, so it didn't exactly work out. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. Regardless, if you did, please leave a like down below, show support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down in the description down below, such as my side series on the channel, previous episodes if you have missed them of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. If you do want to try out the team, there is a pay spin down below with the EVs, movesets, all that good stuff linked down below, including my Twitch channel, which I highly recommend following. Again, if you want more Pokemon VGC action or doubles or any Pokemon gaming content in general, I highly recommend go checking it out. I have been doing it consistently recently and highly recommend you do hit that Twitch channel up with a follow. We have some good streams. Everyone pretty much enjoys themselves. Otherwise, that's pretty much all I had to say, I think. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.